Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. And I am still playing the Kingambit deck. Absolutely love this deck. It's a lot of fun. Just being able to take big KOs for 1 energy on a single prize Pokemon is phenomenal. And I'm looking forward to see how long this really lasts, right? It feels like every time a set comes out, people are trying a bunch of new things. And so the new things start working more because, like, everyone's kind of in flux. But, do I want to go first? Yes. But the World Championships also just ended. So there's going to be plenty of people net decking the best decks in the format, being Mew VMAX and Gardevoir EX. So I fully expect those to be net decked like heck. But, yeah. We'll just have to see. Looks like we are playing against a Lost Zone deck, which might be a struggle for us because we are not, we're not exactly good at dealing with this, and I don't know how to deal with this. Right now I'm going to grab Spinda? That might be the wrong play, but we're going to see. Pawniard. End turn. Okay. I'm thinking Spinda might be the key here. It really depends on what version of box this is. There's a lot of different options. So, yeah, it's just, there's so many different options. I don't even know. Radiant Greninja, we see that in all the decks. Comfeys will probably also be coming out because it'll let them use Cramorant's attack for free if they get enough. Ooh, Manaphy comes out. That completely destroys Spinda. But the threat was there. We filled up 1 bench spot for them. So maybe it all won't be too bad. Let's see. Kingambit does have a 3 energy attack that I never thought we would use. Oh, we just got Bisharp too. Wow, this is fascinating the way this is working out. Nest Ball and Vengeful Punch. I'm going to throw Vengeful Punch on Bisharp here. We're going to Nest Ball for, ooh, who do you think? Let's do Pidgey, just because. And we're going to attach another Metal Energy to Bisharp. Do this 30 damage, and we'll just have to see what happens. Now, we do not play Manaphy. That is possibly, do we? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think we play Manaphy, which does mean Radiant Greninja is a real threat to us, but it's a question if they're even playing the water energy, you know? Sometimes they don't. So it'll be interesting. We've only seen Psychic Energy coming from them so far. Colress's Experiment, gonna let them see the top 5 cards of their deck, and 3 of them go in their hand, 2 go in the Lost Zone. Sableye going to the Lost Zone is good news for us. Seriously. That would be scary. Attaching an energy to Cramorant to let it retreat into one of the Comfeys so they can Flower Select, and there's a possibility, there's a real possibility that Cramorant is able to attack this turn. Now, because we evolved into Bisharp, they cannot knock us out. We will be able to evolve into Kingambit and start taking KOs, hopefully. We just need to evolve, attach an energy, and we're doing 140. Massive Rend, which is not a big attack most of the time. Usually we're looking to use Strike Down, but maybe Kingambit does have the flexibility to deal with these issues. So we will evolve up, we will attach a Metal Energy, and we are going to play Professor's Research and draw a whole new hand. What do we get? Rare Candy, nope, just 1 Rare Candy, but we do get some Pawniards. I'm going to Nest Ball for a Pawniard, because that seems like fun. Gapejaw is going to come down so I can get damage on these Pawniards. And that way, the Bisharp is able to attack. We've got more Bisharp in the deck, and they will be able to attack evolving up this one. But for now, we are just going to Massive Rend, 280 because Comfy's weak, and start taking these KOs as best as we can. And this is why I play that full Bisharp line, is so that we have the flexibility to go into Bisharp as an attacker. That way we don't only rely on Kingambit's strike down attack. And while that does take away space in the deck, I do think it helps add variety in the deck so that we can do this. Because right now, Bisharp is doing how much? That's 40 times 3, 120 plus 30. So we're doing 150 with Bisharp right now, if we had a Bisharp. So our next turn might be Professor's Research. I'm a little worried about this Rare Candy, but I think that's only the first one, yeah. So if we could get a Pidgeot off the top deck, that would be amazing. Or if we could get a Ultra Ball, we could discard the Nest Ball Professor's Research, get that Pidgeot, evolve it up, attach the Luminous Energy, and be just ready to go. So Giratina got that 20 damage down on it. We've got that 30 sitting on Cramorant. So, while we don't have the bench space, once we get Radiant Alakazam out, we can strike down this Giratina by moving 20 damage off the Cram. So that is going to be very interesting. I wonder how that's going to play into all this. But another benefit of the fresh format that we're playing in is nobody really knows what the heck I'm doing, right? I'm running around like a chicken with its head cut off trying to make things work, while other people are just trying to enhance their own strategies, pick certain decks particularly and all that stuff. I'm kind of just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. So Mirage Gate coming down, do they have the KO with Giratina? They don't. They don't. That's good. I was worried there for a second that they did, but Kingambit has 180 HP and Giratina maxes out 160 without evolving. So, ooh, they do play the Water Energy, but they put the Water on Giratina and the Psychic on Radiant Greninja. I have to assume that was a mistake. And here's the Cramorant, going to do 110, but that's not enough to take the KO. So we get our Bisharp. Man, we are getting so much right now. Luminous Energy going to come down on the Bisharp. Professor's Research. Yes, we had to discard a Rare Candy, but look at the situation we are sitting in now. Massive Ren for 140. Overkill on this Cramorant, but very much needed. We'll grab one more prize. So, let's see. We don't have a way to search for a basic. That's the big issue right now. If we could search for a basic, we could get Radiant Alakazam after they KO our Kingambit. What is their loss zone? 7. Okay, I believe Giratina needs 10 in the loss zone for their V-Star power. So, yeah, they might just go with Shred, or they might even evolve up and go for the other one. Yeah, there they go. Just kind of waiting on them. But yeah, if we can somehow get some basic search, so we need a Rare Candy, a Nest Ball, even an Ultra Ball, I'll take it. Whatever we can get, if we can get Radiant Alakazam out this turn, we have a shot. We have a real shot at KOing this Giratina. Which would be just insane in my opinion. Holy cow. Like, could you imagine? Jeez. At the very least, our Bisharp could do 150, and we could continue with Bisharp doing 150 for another turn if necessary. Because we've got the Klaras, we've got the Bisharps, we've got the Gapejaw Bog. Like, we've got some things. We can buy time. We don't want to buy time, but we can. So, time is not a cheap resource. So, Colress's Experiment comes down. I believe this is... No, that's only going to get them up to 9. Their V-Star power does need 10. Just double checking. So, Nest Ball come down. I would not be surprised, yeah, if it was Sableye. Another Sableye hitting the field. This Sableye could mess up quite a bit for us. But they don't have the cards they need yet. What am I saying about Radiant Alakazam? I've got Vengeful Punch on my Kingambit. I've got this. I'm good. I'm doing great right now. Oh, jeez. It's just this Sableye that I have to worry about. I'm scared of the Sableye. If the Sableye could attack this turn, which they're one card away, a Lost Vacuum would get it. They would be able to KO so much right now. But they're going to go ahead and take that for 40 damage, 4 damage counters from the Vengeful Punch, and this Bisharp with this Klara, we're going to get that Kingambit back, and we are going to be doing some damage. Yes. Heck, I even kind of want that, the Radiant Alakazam, just so I can savor that damage on the Giratina Visar. And we get the Ultra Ball! Yes! What the heck? It's giving me everything! Just keep giving. Don't look that gift horse in the mouth, right? Bisharp will come down. Kingambit will come down. I can even throw down a Mimikyu right now, although I don't need to. I can actually... there's Gapejaw Bog, right? We're going to... what was it? Ultra Ball, throwing away Mimikyu, and a Metal Energy. And we are going to grab Radiant Alakazam. Done. Here we go. Yeah, take the 20. I don't care. I could have reorganized this, but I didn't. So, oopsie. But, man, I feel like we are doing great right now. Where should we put it? That's the big question. 1, 2. We're putting it on Radiant Greninja, and then we are taking our 2 prize knockout. Absolutely fantastic. And I've thought about putting Reversal Energy in the deck because Kingambit has that 3 energy attack, but I don't think it would actually work, right? So, the big worry right now is I have nothing to fight this Sableye with, because they can just keep pinging the bench, which would be terrible for us. They'll probably KO the Pidgey. See, Sableye puts 12 damage counters however they want on the field, right? So they can KO the Pidgey, they can KO this, they can KO the Pidgey. Okay, they can only take 1 KO per turn, it seems. But that's still frightening for me, right? Still not working out how I want it to. And that Iono does really hurt. Now, they might go for the Spinda just because Confusion's a pain. No, they're going for the Radiant Alakazam. Interesting. I think they got 10 left over on the Bisharp. Okay. Not taking out the Pidgey. How interesting. We get Arven. If we hit heads... Oh, dang it. I was so excited. I was so freaking excited. We're going to grab Pidgey, but I cannot play it down right now. We're going to play Arven. We're going to grab... Oh, man. I want so many things. I want so many things. And a Rare Candy. I'm going to place this Vengeful Punch. Oh, wait. I don't think... No, Sableye will not trigger Vengeful Punch. I was going to put it on the Pidgey. I'm still going to, but it will not trigger. Sadly. Sadly, it will not trigger. Oh, man. We need energy. We need energy right now. I'm hoping the Vengeful Punch can scare them away from Pidgey, right? If they don't knock out Pidgey, every turn they don't knock out Pidgey is 1 turn closer to getting Pidgeot and be able to Rare Candy into it, right? Man, if that Capturing Aroma flipped heads, like, boom, that would have been perfect. Let's see. Pidgey was put on the bottom of the deck. So, we went in, we grabbed a Pidgey, we grabbed Vengeful Punch, we grabbed Rare Candy, we shuffled up the deck plenty. There is a small chance. Okay, they're gonna Iono us again down to 2 cards, but we're getting ourselves closer. Okay. We got Rare Candy still. That might be why they got rid of Radiant Alakazam. Now Gapejaw Bog is not able to move damage around to remove these threats that I'm encountering, right? So, does the Vengeful Punch save Pidgey? It's a mental thing, not a physical thing. I understand Sableye will get the KO on Pidgey and not suffer Vengeful Punch. But, does my opponent realize that? No. They are going after a Bisharp. A Bisharp of all things. Right? So. Ah, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. We're getting closer. Come on. Come on. So clearly they want to go for this Bisharp, right? It has 70 HP. So they can only get one KO this turn out of all this stuff. They can only get one. Who is it going to be? It's go after Bisharp. Go after Bisharp. Ooh, come on. My opponent not realizing Vengeful Punch will not trigger is really helping me right now. Oh. I seriously just need Pidgeot off the top of the deck. Everyone believe with me, please. Heart of the cards. I know that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Heart of the cards, people. Come on. Yes, they are going after Bisharp, not after Pidgey. Oh, now they're going after Spinda? Really? That's just perfect. Oh, wow. Okay, Spinda only has 40 health left. No! We lost. Our opponent's Iono perfectly timed to mess us up and keep us from being able to counter this Sableye. They're able to take the Pidgey and the Spinda this turn and take the last two prizes. I'm amazed they didn't take out Pidgey first. Maybe they don't understand what Pidgey can be. Pidgeot can be a threatening Pokemon with its quick search ability, right? So maybe they don't realize that, but yeah. The fact that they waited on taking out Pidgey, of all things, for so long. I want to say Vengeful Punch did something to negate that, but I know it didn't. I just think they don't know what Pidgeot is. But yes, Lost Box is definitely going to be a difficult matchup for this. See, Kingambit is really about taking multiple prizes while being a single prized Pokemon. And while we were able to do that for a bit, Sableye is just the bane of jank play. Seriously. Like, Sableye shuts down so many decks. And it's not rotating next year, it's the year after. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We still can have a lot of fun playing jank stuff all the time. Thank you so much for joining me. This was kind of an emotional ride for me at the very least. Let me know how it was for you, because, holy cow. Let me know down in the comments, but go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the rest of the matches with Kingambit and whatever the heck I come up next week. Let's see, tomorrow is going to be a discussion, I believe. We'll have to see. I know there's some news stuff that I might want to cover, but then there's also a thing that I want to talk about too. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But thank you so much for watching, and be sure to join the Discord. We've got some amazing deck builders in there. We're talking deck construction, jank decks, jank cards, and meme stuff too. So of course, check out the Discord link in the description. And until next time, keep playing jank.